Hello, it's the Dazzling One, and in this video we're going to do a consultant training. What to do with your referrals. You heard it. In today's video, you are going to learn what to do with referrals. So you had this amazing party, and you have all these names on the back of the profile cards, or if you do the fabulous game or wherever. So you have all these wonderful, wonderful referrals. Now what? Well, what you're going to do now is you take your referrals and you start to call them. And you're going to use a simple script. There's a bunch online. You can find them. They're very simple. You're going to use a simple script that says, "Hi, Jeannie. This is Sarah's Mary Kay beauty consultant. She recently had a wonderful pampering experience, and she decided to share the experience with you. She decided that you would love to have some free pampering, and she thought that you'd enjoy it. So what works best for you?" And you suggest 2 times, either your days or your nights, whatever you've already selected. So hold that thought. Let's rewind. Before you make any calls, the first thing you want to do is take out your date book, your agenda, your planner. First thing, and you want to highlight some days that you are going to be able to hold your appointments. And you want to give them 2 times. You don't want to ask them, well, what works best for you? You know, because that's such an open-ended question. What you want to say is, I hold my appointments on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have day appointments or I have nights, whatever your time slots are. What works best for you? Now, if you're working at a full-time job, you want to pencil in all of your, go to the weekly plan sheet video if you're not sure, but you want to make sure you pencil in your time with. You want to pencil in your family. You want to pencil in your full-time job if you have one. And then where you want to hold your appointments so that you know these are the days that you want to fill with appointments. Once you do that, now you're ready to make those calls. So you got your book open, you're on your phone, and you're, "Hello, Jeannie. I'm Sarah's beauty consultant with Mary Kay. How are you doing?" "Great. Well, the reason I'm calling is because Sarah recently had a Mary Kay facial and pampering session, and she referred you to have one too. Isn't that awesome? And I just want to know what works best for you during the days or the evenings." That's what I do since I work Mary Kay full-time. I say, what works better for you during the days or the evenings? Then they say, whatever. Well, during the day, okay, I look at my calendar. I'm like, okay, do weekdays or weeknight, or do weekends or weekdays work best for you? They say, well, I work during the week, but weekends seem to be a better day for me. So then I find a weekend slot to put it in. You don't want to go too far out because then it kind of falls off of people's schedules. So once you have this, once you have the time, you set the time with them, you put it in your calendar, you have the time set. Now you can take a facial and you want to turn it into a party if they want to do that. Either way, you want to be there for them. So you go, Janie, it's just as easy for me to facial you as it is to facial a few of your girlfriends. As women, we love to share stuff with our friends. Is there any reason we couldn't add 1 or 2 girlfriends to your appointment? If she says, no, I'd rather just do it by myself, that's fine. And you schedule it that way. Say you have somebody that says, well, let me check and see what works better for my friend. And I always say, no, let's just put it down on the books for you. If we can have some friends come, we can. Because what you'll find is that you got 4 friends that can come on Tuesday, and you got 2 friends that can only do the weekends. So you're all over the place, and then they want everybody to be there. So then sometimes it falls off the books. So you want to let them know the most important thing is their pampering, because they really are most important. Not that they're friends or not, but that's who you really want to connect with. And then you can always add, even book a future appointment with their friends, even if you have to do 2. So now that is somebody that wants to do the pampering. Now say if you get somebody that's like, what is this all about? Then you just answer the questions. Basically what we're going to do, and you just run through your agenda for your appointment. Now say you get somebody that says, I'm not interested. What you want to do is you want to cross their name off, and you say, you know what? Thank you so much for taking my call. Just let Sarah know that we're thankful that to know that she was thinking of you, and wish her the best of luck, and keep it moving. So keep in mind that we're providing a service, and some people might need more information. Some people might have very limited time. You want to let them know that this is a time for them to be pampered and to just enjoy themselves. If they choose to share it with friends, great. If not, that's great too. If they choose not to get together, well, that's all right. But just leave it on a positive note. That's the most important thing you want to do, is leave it on a positive note. And I always say, you know what, should you change your mind, my number is, and then I read off my number, or if they have a cell phone, usually it pops up. And just save my number if you ever want to do a facial. I'd love to get together with you. And I move on. So it's always good to do that. It's always good to connect. And it's always good to not hold on them too long. But for some reason, if you have so many appointments booked that you really haven't gotten a chance to get to the facials, that's okay. There is no real time limit. Like, oh, okay, I did a facial with Sarah on Thursday in April, and maybe I don't get to her referrals until June. It's happened. So what you still can do, you still use that same script. And what you would say in that situation is, you know, hi, Jeannie, this is Sarah's beauty consultant. You say your name, and with Mary Kay. And, you know, not too long ago, me and Sarah got together and did a facial. She referred you because she thought she had so much fun and thought you'd enjoyed the same thing. So basically, it's just about connecting. It's just about connecting. And you know, and making somebody feel special and making them feel important. That's the most important thing that you can do. So I hope you found this video useful. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the dazzling one, teaching tips, tricks to the everyday girl, as well as consultant training. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Bye-bye.